don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer. True indeed. Yes, I can give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some. Man, charge, now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me right, Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, fine, do the let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my grave?
One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on, set. Set, huh?
Shotgun now for Love. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
45, wide. Ready.
Play action, Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. these guys into the red zone before someone can force them out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard
Here we go.
line.
Here we go. 10 black. Black shot. Smash. Red. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
He's got it. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's cut.
From the 37. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Set, hut. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They're going for it. Young escapes the pocket. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we cut.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Hubbard again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
6. Men ready. Yellow. 22. Set. Go.
Out of the gun, Young. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Jimmy Horn Jr., the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
Eddie Pinheiro for the Panthers field goal.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
A
right.
nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 50, quick, point tornado. Cluster, 6. Claws red. Blue striker. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Set. Fight. Black. 95.
Love out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
They're going to go. It's Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Love now off the play action. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get 6 more on their early advantage. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
14. Panthers 3.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down. As you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Let's go. Cut.
Young working from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Green Jack. Ready.
Fourth down, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here's 2nd and 11. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers blowing them out in this opening quarter. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers push their lead to 18. On now is McManus to kick this away. Baker with the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Young throwing here. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. Bit of an early blowout, 21-3. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Chased out to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Steal. What? Blue. 32. Hut.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right side. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Sticking in the air, it's Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Packers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Strike. Let's go. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Come on, set. Yellow, 20 seconds.
Love from the gun. This throw is caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then.
Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
43 rail, quick, set.
Trying again, following the set. Finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. And I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. The problem was, that spot was even too high for him. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Trevor Etienne to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now start on the ground. Gallo. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness. You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Black, here we go. Here we ready.
To the air yet again. Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Young again. Throwing the out route complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here.
Red, yellow, ready?
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Into the hands of Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Young's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. This is caught. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Set.
Throw out wide by Love. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for our Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready, set. Down.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Love. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Panthers both racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers grow the lead now to 22 points. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. This makes it up to the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 34. It is caught left side. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air on 1st down. Young escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Tenaroa McMillan that time. And it's going to be second down.
Red, cycle. Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
60 red.
Young looking to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready up.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Ready. 10 black. Set.
They're going for it, Young. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
That's him on the quick hitter. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, third and short. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Set.
On third and one, here's Young. He lofts it deep left. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Again, it's Young. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Down. Trouble. 45. One.
Love now, off the play action. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
Drill 3. Let's go now. 33. Yell. Hut, hut.
He'll throw it. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. At the 20. Christian Watson. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Off the chain, I leave you soft in the brain. Still walk the vein, off the name. First of all, you ain't back long enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. They got the kryptonite. I'm like, that's not even good acting.
now is McManus to kick this away. Baker with the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here's ready.
Play action now. Young. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated.
Ready.
Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the
Yellow,
possession.
22. Fight, 97. Black shot. Fight, white. Set, go.
1st down throw. Here's Love. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Breaks the tackle, still going. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set, hut. Ready, ready.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Bails out of the pocket quick. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Baker with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go. Set. Red, yellow, 43.
Here's 2nd and 5. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Teteroa McMillan that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Sticking to the air, it's Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. And they're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. 50, green. Clock, 10. Ready?
Play action, Love. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
52, blue. Set, hut.
On second down, Jacobs. He finds space into the red zone. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Panthers 15.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready, hut.
It's Hubbard off the option. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is caught downfield by Horn. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Set.
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That's the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Watch out, 60, smash, red. Hut, hut.
Here's Young to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Set. Yellow, 43. Hey, set.
Rush coming for Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Panthers 15.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away.
Green Bay.
Baker with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut, cut.
Young back to it after the pick. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Brought down by Quinn Walker.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down.
On the double.
Young throwing here. He lets one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield,
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
you know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
3rd and long for him here. He has it at the 5. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Let's go now. Set.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Ready. 50, green, hut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Tackle made right around the 26. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, set. Blue, 32. 10.
Going back to Jacobs on first down. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Has a hole left, room to run. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers are running them out of the building. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Dalton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Trying again following the sack. Launches one deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught by Hubbard. And he'll get it up to the 44. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here you go, can, ladies.
Dalton now to throw. Get some space around midfield. And they make the tackle at the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
52, hot.
Throwing here, Dalton. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Fourth and forever coming up. Here's Dalton. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Trouble 30, come on.
Hand off, running right, Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on the defense.
And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Set.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Across the 20, continuing to work. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you've got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Panthers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Dalton to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. They're on it. That's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about his safety. And those defenders just wait for that rest throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Ready?
Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7.
Here, hut.
Running right, here's Jacobs. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's third down.
He's tackled on the 7-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Let's go now.
Setting up for the kneel down on
60
third.
red. 60 red. Ready? Go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Project, that's
Set.
Fourth down now, another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau.